7-0 over Iowa State after the first couple of matchups. But for this one, for 141, Anthony Echemendia and Jack Consiglio. You're excited about this one, Brom.
Yeah, I'm really excited to watch Anthony Echemendia wrestle. This guy is so powerful. He's got a lefty single. He should be a contender to win a national title this March. This guy is strong.
The top 20 individual matchup, number 4 for Intermat rankings for Echemendia, number 17 for Consiglio. They met at the Cliff Keen Las Vegas Invitational earlier this season. Echemendia won by major decision 12-2 over Consiglio. A little bit of a rematch we're seeing for Coach Ayers and company.
Absolutely. The Stanford Cardinal team has done a great job reaching out to the community high school programs. They've sent their wrestlers out to do clinics and day clinics at high schools. It's been great. And you can see that that's done a lot to bring the fans out.
Not only head coach Chris Ayers, but his wife Lori is heavily involved as well on the board, a member for USA Wrestling, involved with the California Regional Training Center as well. They are a wrestling family. Their daughter graduated from Princeton, part of that wrestling program.
So Stanford just needs to keep it close here in this one. If they can get out of here without a major decision, I think that's a win.
And we talked a little bit about this point in the season. You know, it's after the new year, after the holidays, getting closer to that midpoint range. How important is it to manage their bodies, especially for a couple of ranked guys like these two?
Absolutely. Coaches, both coaches are being strategic about who they're wrestling this weekend. They got some guys dinged up. They want to make sure that they don't get worse at this point in the season. Echemendia already on the attack, moving forward. You can tell these guys know each other. He's strong in that front headlock. Trying to bring him all the way down to the mat. Jack is trying to stay on his feet. There's a knee tap attempt on the edge.
Out. Action. Stop.
Jack is actually ranked. You said he's ranked 20th is what I saw last. 20th in the country, so he's no scrub. I've seen him training with Daniel Cardenas quite a bit, so he's got a great workout partner. Nice re-attack. Echemendia. He's below the knee. Jack's doing a great job with his ankle whizzer here, trying to keep pressure on him. Oh, just reached across and collected the other leg. 3 points.
Early lead here for Echemendia. He's got 6 bonus point wins on the season, 3-1 versus ranked opponents.
Consiglio got his legs back underneath him. Now he's working to his feet. Didn't look like Echemendia worked too hard to keep him down. Looking for another takedown this period.
Echemendia, one of 3 Cubans on the roster for Iowa State, actually trained with younger Bastida growing up.
Nice little go behind action. He grabbed the bottom wrist. This guy's tough. Already 6-1 with 30 seconds of riding time in the first period.
One of 10 wrestlers ranked individually for Iowa State. Not all 10 available today in the duel.
That's pretty doggone good to have 10 ranked wrestlers on one team.
Stanford was 7 on the other side.
There's that ankle ride again. Iowa State doing a great job controlling that ankle. Sometimes we call this a can opener. He's kind of forcing a cradle on the near side. He's got a tight waist too. Jack needs to get his ankle free. He needs to slide his ankle out of there and get his back straight and get his head up. So he's turning into that cradle. Did a good job grabbing the wrist. Comes a refinish. Nice job. He really controlled him on the mat there.
6-1 in favor of Echemendia.
Choice goes to Stanford. Stanford's choosing to defer. Echemendia is going to go on his feet.
You are particularly excited about this matchup, Brahman. What do you hope to see in the rest of it?
Well, this Echemendia, I just wanted to see him perform. He's so powerful. And he goes straight forward. He's obviously not concerned about Consiglio shooting on him. Yeah, he's been backing up the whole time. I'm surprised that's the first stalling call. There's his first shot of the match. He doesn't have a good lock on the leg. Echemendia doing a great job pushing the hips away. He can probably get into his counter offense sooner. Now he's in the front headlock. Last time he grabbed the bottom wrist. Now he's just grabbing the ankle, going to run the corner. He's just too strong. He's tried that rule a couple times now. Danger rule. You're going to stalemate this.
Just over halfway through the second period.
Officials are taking a look there. I don't know if we have an injury on the mat. I think Jack got a little banged up.
Taking a moment.
Any stoppage can break the rhythm of the wrestler. Sometimes it favors the wrestler who can reset the quickest.
And how much does mental toughness play into that?
Well, you just got to stay focused on what your game plan is. Okay? Use this time to get your heart rate back down. Think about what you're going to do next.
Take another look.
He's pulling up on that ankle pretty hard. Okay, back to action. Echemendia just taking ground in the center of the mat. Referees want to see you control the center. I wouldn't be surprised if Jack got hit with another stalling call. Well, there's an attack. So he needs to keep that arm from letting him get around behind, just like Tyler Knox did. Echemedia's got his hand on the ankle. He should score here. There it is.
There's three more.
You can just see the power of Echemendia. This guy's big for 141.
A 9-1 lead after the second period for Echemendia.
Cardinals' choice in the third period. And he's going to take top. Don't see that too often.
What do you think of that decision?
Well, I mean, what else is he going to do, right? He's got to give himself a chance to try to win the match, try to keep the match close. He hasn't come close on his feet. So he tried to throw both legs in right away, and Echemendia just stood up on him. Back down to the mat. Okay, give yourself a chance. He's got to stretch him out. He's got to stretch him out. Got to stretch him out. Got to arch your back. He's not arching his back enough. You got to arch your back. Back down to the mat. All right. So maybe he's going to look for a half like Tyler. Cardinal coach is not happy with that. We had both legs in and the guy flat.
Assistant coaches Patrick Bruckey, Sean Gray, Hayden Hidley for Stanford.
They had to stop it because of blood time. Anytime there's blood on the mat, they have to stop it.
Echemendia a little bit banged up, getting some cleaning done here in the center circle.
Again, this is a key match for the duel to try to keep it within reason for Stanford. If they get pinned or they give up a major decision, it's going to be very difficult for them to win. Iowa State has the strength of their lineup is in the heavier weights. But with Elam out today at 197, who knows what can happen.
When we talked with Kevin Dresser, he said it's possible about 50% of the lineup might look a little bit differently than what we typically see from our 10 starters.
The freshman at 197 for Stanford is very talented. Anthony Posada. Been very impressed with this guy. He's a Poway guy. I watched him in the room quite a bit. Super talented young man.
Coach Ayers said he's as advertised, highly ranked recruit coming into Stanford, has been very impressed with him.
Yeah, he does some cool stuff on the mat. Okay, back to action here.
Yep, getting ready. He's 8-1 on the season, 44-11 overall.
That's Posada?
That's Echemendia.
False start there on the bottom man. You get 2 free ones. Coach Dresser talking about the Stanford wrestler pushing in or rolling in on the start. That's illegal. You can't push into him. He's trying to suck him back into his lap. There, you got that leg in. He's going for it. That's his only hope here to try to win this match. You got to stretch him out again. He's got back into the position he wants to be in. Double boots underneath both arms. He's got to stretch him out, arch his back. Okay, we're calling locked hands. He went underneath both arms and locked his hands under the chest. That's a locked hands call. Easy peasy. We got another break. I think more blood. So in that situation, the Stanford wrestler put both boots in or both legs in, and he's trying to break the man flat by pulling his arms up and arching his back. As he went under both arms, he actually locked his hands in inadvertently to try to get more leverage on pulling the guy up. Referees were right there to call it.
10-1 in favor of Echemendia as he gets cleaned up. Just over a minute remaining here in the third period. The first ranked matchup that we have seen so far today.
Right. This is one that the Cyclones expect to win, and they need to win. Again, Jack's trying to pull him back in his lap. Now he got both boots in. I'm surprised that he's letting those legs come in like that. Fell off the top, back on his feet.
Gets the point on the escape.
Now, if Jack gets a takedown, he can avoid the major decision. But he hasn't really come close to scoring on Echemendia yet.
30 seconds remain.
Is he going to finish this? Going to stand up with that leg. 10 seconds. Solid win. 12-1. No, 11-1. No writing time.
11-1, Echemendia by major decision over Jack Consiglio for the second time this season. That is the 9th win on the year for Echemendia. Also won by major decision at the CKLV 12-2 earlier this season.
That guy's cutting some weight.
What were you most impressed by for Echemendia?
Just his power. He's huge for 141. He's super strong. He controls the center of the mat. Now here's my guy, Aiden and Still. Valencia.